Hey there, friend and new friends. How are you? I had just had a couple questions for you. Really quick, if you don't mind. I hope that you're doing well. You sure do look swell today. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, let's get to it. I thought we could have a chit chat for a second. I was just wondering, have you ever been in a situation where you were like talking to your friends just like we are now, right? And you mentioned something and mysteriously it pops up on one of your devices. Or maybe what if it's not even you, right? What if it's your friend or someone that talks about something just randomly in passing and then it pops up? Have you ever seen that happen? Have you ever had that happen? Some of you may know, but I did a video on targeted ads and how some can be super embarrassing. Oh, my ears? Don't worry about that. It's just a side effect. I was a mile away from one of the derailments, and it is what it is, you know? There's just nothing I can do. It seems like almost as if they're already able to read our mind or determine what it is that we would like to see next. And I have two examples of that for you today, right quick. So the other day I thought to myself, I wonder what this band 1975 sounds like. I think that's what it is, 1975. And I know that some of my friends really like this band. They always talk about this band, but I never really heard too much of their stuff. I just knew that they were pretty decent. And kid you not, within the hour, I see an ad for the band 1975, but I didn't say this one out loud. How did it know? How? I'm just curious. Maybe I'm not sure. I just don't know, but it's just really curious. Here's the part where I seem to get like just a little bit upset because I think somebody might owe me money. You see, a while back, I did a short and a dancing video of myself dancing to hold music. But due to the hold music being copyright, I had to switch the hold music. Then, a month or two later, it becomes a Budweiser commercial of a couple dancing with some beers waiting on hold. And I thought, that's weird. Didn't I? Well, like, I know this isn't a very uncommon thing. I know other people were dancing on hold. I just thought that's really curious and relatable and like, somebody might owe me a little bit of money. But that's not all. If you're literally just having a stomach ache that day or you're feeling a little bloated, next thing you know, there's an advertisement about anti-bloat something popping up on your device and you're like, gosh, I'm in public. That's embarrassing. Like terrible timing. Oh my goodness, why? Darn it. So let me know. Has this happened to you? Don't worry, we've all been there. I just find it curious because it seems to be happening more and more. And that coincides and correlates with the articles that came out recently that I had shown you on the stream. For those of you who missed my stream, don't worry, I've got you. It was information about how soon we're going to have to fight to protect our freedom of thought. And I thought, 'tis curious. And you know they know what ads are embarrassing and what ads are being targeted. Listen, I get it. I understand algorithms. I get how most of this works, right? I really do. But it's quite curious. And even if you turn it off, it seems as though it doesn't quite matter, does it? Not quite. And it's frustrating because it also seems as though they would like total transparency from us. But then we don't need transparency at all from them. Apparently, they can just do as they please. Rules for thee, but not for me. And you know what else I thought? It's curious because there's all these watches now for sports, things like that. They can help in missing persons cases. They can help track where a person might be. They can tell you how many steps they took. They can tell you the heart rate at the time. They can tell you all these biometrics. Isn't that weird? Did you know there's even necklaces and rings you can wear now? And even children's watches. So that they may communicate with only their loved ones and their parents and give away their location to their family. Very curious. So do you think it matters whether or not you turn these settings off on your phone? To me, it feels like it's just this one dude who stands in the room but doesn't say anything to anybody, but stands close enough to hear everything everybody's saying and doesn't say anything but gives you like the side eye once in a while. That's how this feels. I swear to goodness, the king farted the other day and I was given an ad for children's medication. And to be fully honest and transparent, and to be fully honest and transparent as we are meant to be, it's as if it's like some partner in a relationship that like needs total and full access to your phone all the time. And you're just like, it's fine. And you don't even ask about theirs or their past, or you don't shame them, or you don't think a thing about it. It's almost as if they can track you no matter what you're doing, whether you're on your Xbox, whether you're on your iPad, whether you're on your laptop, whether you're running and doing a workout and your watch is tracking it, whether you're on your phone. They are always aware of where exactly you are. Remember those commercials when it was like, it's 10 a.m., do you know where your kids are? Everybody's like, boop, 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 pull up their phone apps. They're no longer sharing location. No, I don't know where they are. Ugh, I know, I hear it already. Daisy, it shouldn't matter if you're not a criminal. Boobity, 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 boob. Why do you care that they know every little thing you're doing? Because maybe I still believe in a little bit of privacy. You know, just like poquito, a little bit. And does that even matter anymore? Does anyone even have a sense of privacy? We've been so conditioned to share our every moment that we even share our food. Imagine going back to the Renaissance time and pulling out your phone to do a TikTok or take a picture of your food. People would just be tumbled over with chuckles at our foolery. Now picture this with me, if you will, your imagination. We're going to use it, dust it off. I know it's been a minute, but come along with me. Close your eyes and think of this for just a moment. What if something were to happen with the earth? What if there is something that it's like a clock? It is bound to repeat. It is bound to happen at a certain time. It is the tale as old as time. It is a ripe old age tale that repeats. The earth had a cleansing. It's gone through it multiple times. Low key, you know it's God up there, and he is just disgusted. He is like, I have given you this paradise. I said go camp in the woods. I said go make a fire. I said have a family, have a life. And everybody was like, sure, we'll listen. I guess so. Maybe what if it is that God is just so disgusted, he's like, yeah, forget it, just forget it, bring my favorites back to me and just send the floods, bring up that giant squid, send in the floods. And you wonder, why would they do such a thing, or would they do such a thing? Of course, absolutely, of course. Genuinely think about it though. Think about what we're meant to know about Lemuria or Atlantis. If those are to be so, then what is this? What will happen? Is it that mankind gets to the point where we just end up doing our own doom, being our own fate, over and over again? What a cruel world indeed, eh? Oh, also, we still see the reoccurring story of age-old technology, of ancient technology. We see it in the movies, we see it in sci-fi, we see it in the video games, we see it all over. We see that the biggest money maker right now is VR, AI, and intelligence, and even the video game systems. You think those things aren't realistic, but they are. They are more realistic than you think. Where did this technology come from? I wonder. So you'll have to let me know. What do you guys think about all this? Have you been in a situation where one of your devices seemed to go rogue, or at least already know what you're thinking? And did you know that there are devices that can know what you're thinking? I mean, they're working on that. And that also goes along with the CRISPR that we've been talking about. How strange indeed, right? And just so you know, as for the people in Ohio, don't worry, we haven't forgotten about you. I still have the 4 paintings So once those are sold, we're going to make sure that half of the proceeds of each painting goes to locals in the area to help them out, to get them water. So please stay awake, stay aware, stay well. Thank you so much for coming to your very own deprogramming session. Thank you so much to my members. You are the call that makes this train roll, and I really couldn't do it without any of you. Your continued support humbles me daily, like for real. So thank you. And to all the new faces, oh my goodness, your face is so squishy and beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can also check out my Insta at damevonbondaisyart. I know it's a doozy of a name. I've got to do something about that, but that's what I'm working with right now. I would take PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo, and any money that is donated to the PayPal is still going to the Gallery Home Fund, the fund where I save the money to find my own gallery space where I can once again teach my students, because I miss them dearly. If you made it this far in this video, you are truly a real one. You're amazing, like amazing. I really appreciate you guys, because I totally understand that you just never know what you're gonna get next with me, and you're along for the ride, and I just love it, and I adore you. And if no one's told you today you're worthy, drink some water, and you look wonderful, don't stress. Make sure to take some time for yourself. And I'm gonna go now. Big hugs. Ooh, that was good.